All right, next let's go to somebody that has shown they could cure their dollar spot disease. I don't think dollar spot's probably as prevalent right now as we're into August, but I figured I would show you some things. So here comes from Kevin P. Says, good morning. I just wanted to thank you again for your help. He had emailed in and asked me a question. He had brown spots on his lawn, and I identified it for him as dollar spot, and he treated it like I said. So I just wanted to call in and thank you again for your help. I'm back in business, and I'm dominating again after treating the fungus. I don't think I'll need another app of propiconazole at this time. I received the new Carbon X from you about a week ago. Can't wait to throw her down and try it out. August 20th, which is tomorrow, will be 4 weeks since my last FERDAP, so I'm going to push it hard and push it into the cooler parts of the year. Included is an update photo, Kevin. So I want to, if you're on YouTube, you'll see where his lawn was and where it is now. That's just after a couple of weeks. And the way that you stop the dollar spot, and then I'm going to tell you what to do next year. So the way you stop dollar spot is when you see it, it looks terrible. That's the thing. Dollar spot comes on fast, and boy, does it look bad. Man, when I worked for TruGreen, people get so angry when they had dollar spot. And we didn't really treat for fungus. We just didn't. We tell them to wait it out. It was just an expense that we couldn't incur. I don't know. They may do it now, but boy, people that would be pissed. I would put Banner Max down, which is propiconazole, and it cures it up in like 15 days, 14 days, maybe even sooner sometimes. But you also want to put down a good shot of nitrogen. You do not want to put down azoxystrobin. It has no effect on dollar spots. So that goes back to, and that's what he did here. He just put down the propiconazole, little fert over there, and it clears it right up. And it really does. Ben the Lawn Guardian also had some challenges, and same thing. He got his cleared up real nice. So you can see the picture there if you're on YouTube's. Now, going into next year, though, this one will come back year after year. So when you know you've had dollar spot like this, what you want to do is the next year, when the spring starts to leave and you see that the summer's going to start coming in and you're going to get those first days up over 85 heading towards 90, you got to watch the weather. That's when you put your first app of propiconazole. No more bulletproof strategy for you. You don't want azoxystrobin at all. You want the propiconazole only. And when you're doing preventative, it's a preventative rate. It's a heavier rate. You can use, or a lighter rate, I'm sorry. You could use liquid or you can use granular at your preventative. But you want to get that down the week or two preceding when you can see the weather starting to change. And you may need to reapply that every 14 to 21 days. It just depends what formulation you're using and how often it gives you. But those are your preventatives. And you're going to run that all the way through July. But you got to realize, if you're starting this in June and you're doing it every 2 or 3 weeks, it's like 3 apps. It's not that much. It sounds like, oh my God, I could do this all the time. No, it's like 3 apps of propiconazole, and you'll be able to prevent that dollar spot in the future years. This is why it's important to have our app, the Yard Mastery app, because you can make these notes in your lawn journal. Hey, I had this. I got to make sure I do this. I got to put a reminder in to make sure I do that. And we do have that functionality in there. I'm pretty sure if it's not, it should be in there real soon, where you can set yourself a reminder. I know it'll be in there soon if it's not there now, but you can set yourself a reminder. Hey, put down this at this time. Put this down at that time. That's one of the improvements the team put in. So that is coming up. Great stuff.